Hello Virgo, thank you for joining me. So here on my channel, I'm not about predicting your future. I'm here to bring you clarity of your situation, maybe even people around you, yourself, and to give you the advice that you're being led to take, okay? So Virgo, it looks like you're coming out of a long, cold, difficult period and finding help and even a new perspective, which I really like to see for you. There has been unnecessary conflict here, and there's been tension and possibly even some competition that's been going on here. And you're tired of fighting and navigating this chaos of this conflict, and you're finally just stopping the pity party, so to speak, okay? And just letting go of focusing on what was lost and just starting to appreciate the remains of what was lost, what is still here for you. Therefore, you are allowing the healing to begin for yourself. Now, if this isn't you, this is someone that you are dealing with, because this is energy. You're being called here to be honest with yourself about where you are responsible for the current chaos that has taken place, and don't try to force a fair outcome right now. Just let the injustice go and focus on internal accountability rather than any external validation. This is the end of the line for a toxic situation, and not only a toxic situation is there an end to, but also like a thought pattern that you've been in. Now, you're being asked here to stop trying to revive what is dead now, and just accept the worst is over, and now just pick yourself up. I'm going to give you a good summary of action, okay? So, first off, walk away from the conflict. Second, just stop obsessing over what went wrong. Third, accept that things are accept that you're no longer in the cold, okay? And also accept that things have changed and you can no longer control the outcome. So maybe, you were able to kind of control things to a degree in the past, or you felt that you were able to, but you're not now, okay? And just move past that victim mentality. If you feel as though you were victimized, which I feel as though you do feel that way, this is ultimately positive, because a profound healing process has started for you, or is just about to, but provided though that you stop fighting the reality of the situation and stop holding on to the pain as well. This means, okay, Virgo, this means to break away from a relationship pattern that is unbalanced. It's unbalanced, it's unhealthy, and it's also stuck, okay? You're holding on to memories and a version of someone that no longer exists now, Virgo, okay? Let's see what signs you may possibly be dealing with. Let's see what energies do come out for you here as well, Virgo. Kind of give you a better idea of some things. Yeah, we have Uranus. It looks like Uranus Uranus is done. Okay? If Uranus is done with this situation, then you don't have any choice but to be, because this is a transit. And our lives, whether you realize it or not, are ruled by transits that the Most High God has put in place for people's lives. Also, there could be a Pisces involved here. So, Virgo, this could be a Pisces that you are breaking from. Okay, so you're being asked is to let the emotions go for this Pisces and the emotional break of the situation with this Pisces. Okay, this, what came to me just now, is a situationship. Detrimental came to me. Detrimental. It's detrimental that you do so. So for your own health, for your own health, for your own independence, for your own way. Okay, Leo, we have Leo here. So, Virgo, you could be dealing with a Leo. It could be Leo in your chart. You could be a Leo that is carrying the Virgo energy. If you let's say you are a Virgo with a heavy placement with maybe like Venus and Leo. Or let's say you're a Leo and you have Venus in your Virgo. So Venus in your Virgo would mean your well, what you own, what you have, like your material items, and it also is love. Okay, so if that's what you had here with this Pisces, and it's done now, it's accepting that indeed it is done, and it has to be. It's time to walk away and just let it go, okay? Even if it's unfair. And you're arguing it. I feel you arguing it. You it's like you're saying, but no. No. Remember, it's accepting. It's that acceptance. And you know what just came to me? Who is this Pisces anyway? Okay? Okay? Obviously, someone that isn't who they were. Maybe this person's really changed a lot, you know? You know your situation more than I do. So, see, this has put you in... It has put you in an emotional state, Virgo. It has. And I feel like there's been tears, a lot of tears coming from your heart, even if not from your eyes, whatever that means. Okay? Scorpio is a death, okay? There could also be a Scorpio around you. You could even have Scorpio in your chart. Where is your Scorpio placement here, Virgo? There could be a death to a friendship that just came to me. Could be a death with a Scorpio, or maybe if you have like this. I'm just telling you what comes to me, okay? Let's say you have your Scorpio placement is like in your 11th house of friends, okay? Could be a death to that. Could be, I'm not getting a death to work, but if this is in your work house, okay? But it's over, okay? That song just came to me. Is it by the Cranberries? But it's over now. Lay a whisper on my pillow. No, that's not Cranberries. Should not, no. Anyway, I can't remember who it's by. But it's over now. Make believing we're together. Yeah. Okay. We have Taurus here. Family. You could have Taurus could be family in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Taurus around you as well. A Taurus family member even maybe, okay, that may have played a part in your relationships. Saturn, it's learning lessons. I feel like there have been some lessons learned here. Some cycles, some patterns coming to a close in this relationship because it was unhealthy and it had to close out. Yeah. There will be communication also about this. Or concerning this, in this. And it's like an enclosure of communication of some sort. Yeah, see, here's Venus. So Venus is significant. And Uranus. Yeah. The changes and abrupt changes here, okay? And letting go of any illusions of what can be or could be or what was kind of thing, okay? Yeah. Let me shuffle this deck and let's see what else comes out for you, okay? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, expression. Yeah. I feel as though you do need to communicate and express yourself as well. But the expression I'm getting here, because this is such a vibrant, clarifying color, to communicate, when you express yourself, it needs to be in these colors, so to speak. Not in a closed off way. It's going to be enclosed though, communication. Yeah, it's acknowledging, okay, allowing yourself to go ahead and just acknowledge. Have acknowledgement about that commitment. Okay, so in my card deck that I created, which is on my website, divinepathOracle.com, you can purchase it there. These are the wisdom cards that I have up. I have 2 decks. The only validation you are to look for is the validation of Christ. Once he validates you, the right people will validate you. Yeah, because they will be on the same page as you, you know. Those are the people that you'll see eye to eye with. Like I had mentioned earlier, or did I even mention it, or was it just something I saw? But yeah, don't want to look for validation from people. Cosmic heart, cosmic Christ. This Christ will validate you. See? He will validate you according to what you do that is right for your own self. And it looks like what's right for your own self here is breaking away, allowing yourself to break away, allowing yourself to heal from something that was chaotic and tumultuous. It was nothing but conflict. It was unhealthy to the core. It was unbalanced, and it was causing you to be stuck. Which, that's what's unfair. If you look at it in the right perspective, that is what is unfair. So in order for you to be fair to yourself, Virgo, you need to allow yourself to break away and to heal. Let's dig deeper. Okay, yeah, see here? Conflict. Conflict no more. Gotta walk away from that. Let that go. Okay? Yeah, because you're not feeling the happiness and the gratitude and the contentment that you deserve. You're not getting that, but you can. And not only that, but you can have a new relationship. Something that's healthy. I mean, yeah. This is we got the number 4 on this card, and number 4 in the astrology chart, that is actually your house of, it's a home, you know. So what this is saying here is you can have a relationship, Virgo, where you have a happy home. Okay? Yeah. 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 Now, friend, ally, and confidant came out, so maybe you could have that with someone that used to be that. Doesn't necessarily mean that. It could also mean that the person that you're breaking away from was, maybe you thought that they were a friend, maybe you thought they were an ally, maybe you thought that they were a confidant for you. Okay? Yeah, because we have betrayal in reverse here, meaning, you know, this conflict and chaos was nothing but betrayal. That's what came from that. All right, let's pull out the tea, okay? Let's get the tea. Let's get more of the tea, shall we? I think we shall. Okay. Yeah, maybe someone stole from you. Okay. Maybe someone was a thief in some way. You know, this person could have literally robbed you of your finances. This person could have robbed you of your physical and maybe even your emotional. Yeah. So it's very unhealthy for you, okay? Yeah, this individual was also, may have at one time been abusing divination, so maybe getting answers through divination. Now, divination, just so you understand, now that is fortune telling and trying to look into the future. There's different ways to use divination. You can use the cards as I'm using, but use them for future instead of what I'm doing here, where I give clarity and advice. Or divination is also using a pendulum. I advise you not to ever do that. Also, Ouija boards, that is also divination. Also, conjuring up spirits is also a form of divination, and using mediumship. Okay, that's all divination. just to help you to understand what all divination is and why we don't look to divination for answers, which this somebody here was doing. Okay, could have been this Pisces, but the reason why we don't do that, I actually have it in one of my videos. It is what is hidden behind black magic, spirits, myths, omens, and divination. You can find this on my website. It's divinepathOracle.com. If I do, well, you can download it or you can buy the physical. So you can download it right into your email. And yeah, it isn't expensive. This one I think is like an hour and no, it doesn't say on the outside. I believe it's like an hour and a half, but it's biblical. I am a Bible teacher also, and you know, when I come on here, if I accidentally say something, you know, that may be future, it wasn't intentional, and it is not something that I want to do. Okay, it is not. Somebody here also has been clout hungry. They'll say anything, they'll do anything, and they make stuff up, and they're very dramatic, which is conflict as well. Okay, this was a karmic in your life. Now karmics come along to, you know, just teach us things that we need to learn. Okay. Yeah, this person could have been like an enemy and also was competing with you, you know? Yeah. This person also may have a bad reputation now. Okay. But that isn't to be your concern. If you already, you already knew anyway, or already know that this individual is not good for you. Okay? Not good for you. Okay, Romans chapter 13 verse 10. Do no harm to a neighbor, for this is love. Love is the fulfillment of the law. And you know, this is a Bible verse that many don't take accountability for. Because how many, really though, honestly, how many people do harm to someone and then say that they're all about love and light? That's what I'm talking about, Virgo. Virgo, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, love is the fulfillment of the law. It is written in the Bible. Okay, you can also get these are my cards also. You can also get these, you know, on my website as well. You can get a little bit of everything on there. All right. But this will help give you clarity, remind you also of ways that you need to live for your own self. Absolutely. Okay. Trust, trust, trust. Let me get my flashlight going here. Oops. Put on the wrong thing. Okay. Initiation has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Yeah, we don't get to decide the timing of anything. Okay, so we just have to allow the Most High God. I don't even know why they use the word universe. God created the universe. The universe is the solar system. Okay, God created that. So it isn't trusting the universe. It's trusting the creator of all things that made the universe. That's what that is. So anyway, intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, Okay, but the Most High is at play. So have faith and breathe. You know what? I think that is a great message. Absolutely. We are going to leave it there, Virgo. I'm so glad I was able to come on here and help give you clarity on your situation, those around you, and give you the best advice I could see here. Bye for now.